Hey, 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 my name is Chinwé, and welcome back to the Rich Witch Show. Whoa, it's the Rich Witch Show, where we make the magical Welcome back to the Rich Witch Show, where we make the magical practical. My name is Chinwé, and I'm just so glad that you could be here with me. It's early in the morning when I'm recording, y'all. It's like 8 o'clock, okay? But we up with the birds and the chirps and the trains and all my money makers. So shout out to everybody out there hustling, going to work early this morning. Even though I know y'all seeing this on Saturday night. Congratulations to you for getting that paper. Okay, impromptu message. All the hard work that you is doing is paying off. I know there's people out there going to work, they don't want to go to work. I know people out there, I don't know, it just seems like you in a rat race, but you're coming out of the rat race, I promise. And I know there's frustrations and I know there's distractions, but stay on your path, stay on your divine purpose calling. You see how all this stuff starts happening when I start recording, but it don't matter. We're gonna keep on pushing through. So what we got for today's episode, okay? Keep on pushing through. We're gonna talk about numerology / angel numbers. They're kind of the same, not really, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about synchronicities and what that has to do with angel numbers, and we also are going to do planet power, talk about the full moon that's coming up, Cancer season. What does Cancer season have in store for us? I'm very excited, and you should be too. We're gonna talk about why, and then we're gonna talk about some tarot talk. I got a new deck I can't wait to show y'all, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna magnify that magic together. But before we do any of that, we gotta thank our ancestors. You know who came to me? Mama Sylvia Robinson. Do y'all know who Sylvia Robinson is? Okay, she is basically the woman who made hip-hop mainstream. Okay, and she came to me last night, so I want to personally thank her for showing up. And I wrote some songs where I pay homage to her. Specifically, I'll put that at the end. But is there any influencer in your life? Speaking of money and walking down your path, is there any person or figure in your life that is inspirational to you that you want to call on for their wisdom right now? Please do so. Also thank your archangels, and make sure you thank yourself for showing up to the Rich Witch Show today to get real and heal, because this shit is not easy, and a lot of people run from their healing, but you're here because you want to learn and you want more and you want better for yourself. So make sure you thank yourself, because I thank you for being here, and I thank myself for showing up too, honey, because I did not want to record this week. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. As much as I love the Rich Witch Show, your girl was tired, and that's why after this episode I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks, okay? And I will see y'all on that other side. But without further ado, let's get into Planet Power. Welcome back to the Rich Witch Show, where we make the magical practical. I'm your host, Chinwé. I'm so glad that you could be here with me. Right now, it is time for Planet Power. This is when we look up into the skies and we see how what's going on up there applies to our life, because we are comprised of what? The stardust and the sunrise. Okay, so I gave y'all some wrong information last week, and I do apologize, okay? I'm human and we make mistakes. I had somebody tell me the devil is a liar. It's a school bus. Okay, we getting educated. It's all right. I had somebody tell me, if you're teaching, not to tell the class when you made a mistake. And I understand what this person was saying, because it's like you don't want to sound like you don't know what you're talking about. However, at the same time, I also feel like as a teacher, as someone who is in front of people speaking and commanding attention, I also think it's important to let people know that you made a mistake, because it shows that you are human and you're not perfect. And a lot of times teachers or performers or actors or actresses, they go on this ego trip, you know what I'm saying, where they are dispelling information and they're not able to receive or learn. But you can always learn from your students or from people around you. So don't be afraid to tell people, you know what, my bad, you're right, we're gonna do it this way, or that's a great idea. And incorporate people's ideas into what it is that you're doing. That's just a side note, because sometimes I'll be making a mistake. So anyway, I made a mistake last week, and I said that we were having the annular solar eclipse with that new moon, but that was a lunar eclipse where the moon is eclipsing the sun. However, what we have coming up, I did not write the date down. I think it's the 24th. On the 24th, it'll be right here. On the 24th, we have a full moon coming up. That is the solar eclipse in Capricorn. So this is where the sun is eclipsing the moon, so you can't even see the moon whatsoever. Before, we had the moon eclipsing the sun and it created this ring of fire. Right now we have the sun eclipsing the moon. Okay, so I didn't write this down, but especially with it being in Capricorn, I'm honestly feeling that it's like your ego is protecting your emotions. It's blocking your emotions as you rebuild something with this Capricorn energy, because Capricorn is all about the structure. It's all about building. It's all about systems, putting systems in place, putting processes in place. So your sun, your ego, is kind of stepping up to block your emotions as you set new things into place. Thank you, wind. Especially with this Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, it's still there. So this is the end of structure. So that's interesting. It's kind of like a juxtaposition where the sun is our ego. Those are the social constructs that we have. But then we also have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn that is bringing out a lot of secrets and tearing down those structures. So your ego, okay, so as we tear down these structures, as these secrets are being revealed, you may get emotional about it, but that ego is what's helping you. That's the mask, right? We talked about last week. It's helping you, that's the sun, save face. So you may be in some very awkward or uncomfortable situations, or people tell you information and you're not exactly sure what to do with it in that moment. This is when your ego is going to step up to the plate and have you saving face. Okay, there may be some really uncomfortable information that's coming to you, but your ego is going to step in place. I have to say it again. Your ego is going to step up to the plate and take care of you and protect your emotions. Okay, so you may be getting your feelings hurt. 3 of Swords energy, some disappointment, some letdown. It's not anything too serious. It's not anything life altering. I'm not getting 9 or 10 of Swords. I'm getting more so 3 of Swords. It's just like, dang, I was really hoping that would go through, but it's cool. On to bigger and better things, and you're gonna forget about it in a moment. But you're gonna have to keep this professionalism about you. And you know, that's something that's been coming up a lot too, is professionalism. So that's what that ego, that's what that eclipse, that full moon, that releasing, yeah, there's some things coming to the surface, and you're gonna need to keep a poker face in order to get the bigger blessing with that Jupiter and Pisces energy. So keep that in mind. Now, what are we talking about with Cancer season? So what I'm really honestly getting with this Pluto energy and this full moon in Capricorn really releasing, it's the end of really big lessons. Shout out to Big Daddy Saturn. I love me some Saturn energy. I'm a Capricorn rising, which is ruled by Saturn. I have Saturn in Aquarius in my 2nd house. So Saturn and I are pretty tight. We go through a lot together. He's very strict with me, very disciplined, very staying in lane, Chinwé. But I mentioned this either last week or a couple of weeks ago, that Saturn is really stepping off the gas and letting you kind of do things. And I was also feeling this morning that you're in autopilot. It's like the hard work has been done, and that's why there might be minor setbacks, there might be minor inconveniences, minor like, dang, I hope that worked out. But ultimately, it's not supposed to be anything too jarring for a while. Cancer season is coming to bring us a break. You've been working really hard since like last year. 2020 was not easy. 2020 was the year of the Cancer, of being at home, going home within yourself and doing this deep sea diving into that moon. And now it's like with Cancer season coming around, I think it's the 21st of this month of June, you are finally catching a break, a much needed break. Because you've been going through so much emotionally, cleansing out your emotions, breaking down these structures. So now that's where that ego is stepping in and saying, I got you. I'm here to protect your emotions. I'm here to give you an emotional break. Okay? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, when it comes to relationships, it's just a big break. It's a nurturing era. It's time for you to really reflect. And like I said, since we're coming to the end of really big lessons, to really look back and say, good job. Exactly, with the cough. Good job. I'm proud of you. Look at all that you've accomplished. So coming into a season of reflection, get in some water, get in the beach, take baths, get in the pool, and really sit in that energy of receiving the blessings. Okay, so Cancer season is also going to be a big time for blessings or preparation for your blessings. You might be getting your blessings coming more so in Leo season. Yep, with that ego energy, with that sun energy, because Leo rules the sun, which is your ego. So definitely preparing. You're getting a break right now. Things are going to slow down a little bit, but they're not stalling. They're not coming to a halt. They're slowing down to give you some space to rest as you prepare for these really, really, really big blessings coming in Leo season, okay? And you all know, as the energies reveal themselves to me, I will continue to go into more detail. I didn't even do the accent. This was just very interesting information. But make sure during this next 2 weeks that you are following me on TikTok at Chinwé Official, as well as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Arishui Show, because I am constantly posting and updating you guys on the energies, including my twin flame journey. But as the energies reveal themselves to me and they play out in my life, then I share that information. I tweet that information. So make sure you are keeping up with social media while we are taking a little vacation, because like I said, we need a break. Okay, so that was Planet Power. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really, really, really did. Wasn't expecting that. Coming up next, we got a performance by your girl Chinwé, and the name of the song is Angels, because we're talking about angel numbers. And so we're going to talk to the angels. We're going to talk to the angel numbers right here on the Rich Rich Show, and we'll be right back. Mic check. Hey, it's a CMC production. I go by the name of Chinwé, and right now we're going to talk about our archangels and these angel numbers and what the heck they mean. Let's go. 1, 1, 1. Manifest. 2, 2, 2. Balance. 3, 3, 3. Creativity. 4, 4, 4. Stability. 5, 5, 5. Big changes. 6, 6. Your thoughts. 7, 7. You're your best self. 8, 8, 8. Grinding. 9, 9. Finish. 9, 10. Spiritual ascension. 11, 11. Make a wish, you're in heaven. 12. Dreams come true. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're taking the right steps. Now open up the door. I feel you angels looking out for me, even when I'm just walking down the street. There's a fan at my feet, a fawn in the pier. I just call on your names and you'll be here. Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raziel, Raphael, Metatron, Azrael, Sandafon, Japhael, Ariel, Shamuel, Haniel, Jeremiel, Ragwell, Zakiel. I feel angels all around me. I see angels all around me. I feel angels all around me. Everywhere that I go. Do you want to know what they look like? Do you want to know what they feel like? Well, come on, let's go for a ride. First things first, close your eyes. Listen to your body, the mind into the skies, for what you really need and how you really feel. But when you sit still, you identify the real. Number 2, someone in the crew, they always got your back when you don't know what to do. But I'ma break it down so you know who's who. I'ma only name a few, see the rest is up to you. Archangel Michael, coming in slaying, fighting your battles. Archangel Gabriel, when your needs are right, a song, a journal. Archangel Raphael, to heal the heart space in a dark place. And don't forget Archangel you, with the angel face. I feel you, angel, looking out for me, even when I'm just walking down the street. There's a feather at my feet, a falling in the pit. I just call on your names and you'll be here. Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raziel, Raphael, Metatron, Azrael, Sandafon, Japhael, Ariel, Shamuel, Haniel, Jeremiel, Ragwell, Zakiel. I feel angels all around me. I see angels all around me. I feel angels all around me. Everywhere that I go. La 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 la. la 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 la. Everywhere that I go. Thank you. Yes. Welcome back to the Rich Witch Show, where we make the magical practical. My name is Chinwé. I'm so glad that you could be here with me. I hope that y'all enjoyed that performance. Funny story. My little brother, you know, he's 14. His name is Wally. That's my little heart. When I was recording the song, he was like, Chichi, you're just rhyming L with L. Like, you're not doing anything spectacular. And I don't know, that's just so funny. He's one of the only people that can check me, and it's okay. But anyway, right now it's time to get real and heal. Give me some. Yes, okay. So, why was the song Angels chosen? Well, as you could hear in the song, we've got angel numbers. 111, manifest. 222, balance. 3, creativity, also ascended masters. Okay, I hope y'all writing this down. 4, stability, that's the 4 pillars. Okay, this also aligns with life path numbers. Life path numbers, numerology, and angel numbers pretty much overlap. Okay, and life path numbers are just when you add up your whole birth. So mine would be 9919993. When you add them up and you reduce it down to the smallest number you can get, unless it's a master number like 11, 22, 33, or 44. As long as it's not one of those, you don't have to reduce that, but you reduce it down as far as you can go to a single number, so 2 through 9, and that tells you a little bit about what your what's important to you in this life, and that's where these numbers come into play. So anyway, 1, manifest. 2, balance. 3, creativity as well as ascended masters. 4, stability as well as your foundation. Okay, the 4 pillars: north, south, east, west. 5, 5, 5. Y'all know when you see 5, 5, 5, that means big changes. 6, thinking positively. That's a big one that's been coming up. We're working on the path of least resistance. Think positive thoughts, say positive things. 7, this is luck, as well as this is your best self. This is the Godfidence. This is you being in your godly power, recognizing that you are a god and a goddess. 8, that's grinding, working hard, putting in that work. 8 of coins energy. It also represents rapid movement and money. Also, when you see dragonflies, they remind me of 888. Also, when you see butterflies, that reminds me of 555, because butterflies represent changes. Okay, you could also say phoenixes. Phena? What's the plural of a phoenix? But Phoenix is more so number 13. Anyway, so then we have number 9. Number 9, we talked about this. Cycles almost wrapping up. You right there at the end, shorty. And this will be the Hermit in tarot, as well as I always get cats, because cats have 9 lives. Cats are very stealthy. Cats tell you to trust your instincts and trust your intuition. But also cats let you know there's something going on below the surface. There's some details, some minute details. And number 9 always gives me pay attention to the details. Maybe because 9 is September, and that Virgo energy just reminds me to pay attention to the details. So really, angel numbers, synchronicities, it's just word association. Okay, it's not going to be the same for everybody, but we're going to keep going. I'm jumping all over the place, but I just want you to see how everything ties in together. 10 10 10, spiritual ascension. Also, cycles completing. This is an upgrade. When you see 10 10 on the clock, when you see 10 10 on somebody's address, that means that you are moving up in life. It's up and it's stuck, and it's up and it's stuck. 1111, portal, making a wish. Portal. 12, dreams come true. Also, there is a definitiveness about 12. You know, Jesus had 12 disciples. There's 12 numbers on the clock. There's 12 months in a year. So there's very cyclical vibes with the number 12, but mostly your dreams are coming true. 13, death. endings, transformation. This is where our phoenix energy comes back into play. Okay, and you can go on and on and on and on. Now let's say you get the number 17. Okay, that can mean something for you. You could say that the 1 represents manifestations and the 7 represents being your best self. So you are manifesting this godliness within you. Or you can reduce that 17 to 8 and say, no, things are happening really fast. This is our cheetah energy, stealthy energy, fast energy, luxury, wealth, as well as our dragonfly energy, stealth, wealth, fortune. Fortune is the word. Fortune. Okay, so as you I started out with angel numbers, which is why I'm telling you about them, because this helped open me up to the world of synchronicities. What are synchronicities? Synchronicities are things, breadcrumbs, trails that just align back to back to back to back, confirmation back to back to back to back, seeing one thing, seeing 2 of the same thing, 3 of the same thing, 4 of the same thing, repetition, patterns. That's what a synchronicity is, a coincidence. Thank you. I was like, what is the definition? A synchronicity is a coincidence, a coinky dink. But we all know there's no such thing as coincidences if everything happens for a reason. Ooh, I felt that in my gut just then. Everything happens for a reason. So coincidences is a myth, just like free will. But that's another conversation for another day. No such thing as coincidences when the stars are aligned exactly as they are supposed to be, and things are happening exactly as they're supposed to be. So that's what synchronicities are. And when you recognize these angel numbers, it just helps get you into the abundance of, into the awareness of, the abundance of how things are aligning perfectly in your life. So when you see 222 on a clock, you know that love is coming in for you. You know that you're in alignment and you're following your core purpose, okay? When you see 333, know that maybe you need to get an eagle-eye view. There's your eagle. There's your eagle. There's your eagle we were talking about last week. You need an eagle-eye view on the situation, or a bigger, broader, more advanced perspective is coming to you, or call on Jesus and ask for Jesus. So here we are. You understand the synchronicities. Now let's talk about the spirit team. You know who you are. Now you got to know with spirituality who you're talking to and who you're calling on. I told y'all, my mama said, when you turn the light on, everybody comes to you. And you don't always want everybody to come to you, right? So you got to know who's talking to you and who you're talking to. And these people, these spirits, these deities, these ancestors, these angels, they will come to you. You can choose not to communicate with them. It's up to you, but they will come to you. Like I told y'all last night, I was in the tub and Mama Sylvia Robinson came to me. Now, I had done my research on her. I had written songs about her, but she came to me last night. You understand? When I'm burning my ancestor money, please watch the TikTok on how to burn ancestor money. Different ancestors, and I'm calling out the names of the ancestors. Different ancestors come to me. Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor, Dr. King, Madiba, Moses, all these different people, Selena, rest in peace, Selena, Aaliyah, different people will come to me at different moments. My grandparents, my grandpa Abner, they'll come to me. And so now I have different numbers or different signs that represent different deities or spirits in my life. They're associated with those numbers, so they're always with you. So for instance, like we were talking about with 333, I know 3 represents ascended masters or ascended masters around you that want to help you. The ascended master that I closely identify with, ironically, is Jesus. I like his style. There are lots of ascended masters, Lady Portia, Saint Germain. So you just have to do your research and figure out who is coming to you. What names have you heard? Research them. Find out what they were into, because they want to give you that vision to help you navigate this earthly realm in an easier way, because the ascended masters, they came at a certain vibration, and so they know how to traverse high priestess energy. They know how to traverse between this physical realm and the higher realm and make the magical practical. So talk to them. At 1010 spiritual ascension, I just caught it. So you've got to figure out what the spirit animals, the totem animals, the archangels, the deities, the orishas, if that's what you're into. Do your research, do your homework on the numbers, what they mean to you. What number do you see all the time? Somebody could be sending you a message from the other side. It could be an ancestor that's coming through strong. Anybody seeing 14 or 13 or 44 or 45, something like that. 54. Any of those numbers, 13, 33. I would say 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. Any combination of that, as well as 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. That's all the numbers. Any combination, but definitely 4. Definitely 4. There's somebody from the other side that wants to connect with you, because that's about home and stability. So I know that's been a big question. The 4 of Wands has been coming up a lot. And let's find out what this message is that they have to communicate. It's time for Tarot Talk, honey. Let's jump into it. Mama got a new day. Mama got a new day. I've been wanting this day forever, y'all. This is the Modern Witches Tarot. It's so glossy and so nice. I'm sitting here advertising for this thing because it's really nice, okay? So, Archangel Michael. All this talk about Archangel Michael and Jesus. Got some masculine, some young, fun, masculine energy that wants to come to you. Tell us what we got, please, for Tarot Talk. What information y'all want to send to us. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Wow. The 8 of Wands. Let me change hands. We got the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, first of all. And underneath that, the 4 of Swords. So 2 4s. We just talked about 4. 2 4s. The 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. And the High Priestess. But what flipped out, and on the other side, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just showing you all the cards because they're so cute. Okay, so this is what flipped out. The 8 and the 7 of Wands. Love the blue. Kind of matches my headband. It's like blue, green, teal. Yeah, love the teal. And my nails, it's all just kind of coordinating. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about with the coordination. So there's some coordination, some divine coordination and cooperation. It's like cahoots. There's some divine coordination with this 8 of Wands and this 7 of Wands. That's not the typical meaning of these cards, but I'm just getting strategy. I just love these damn cards. I'm getting strategy. There's an energetic strategy here. She's giving me strategy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like whack-a-mole, where one by one she's putting out the fire, but she's assessing, which way do I go first? Do I attack this person first? Do I defend this person first? Do I push them down first? Because she has to keep them off of her. Okay, she's gotta keep them off of her. That's what she's doing. She's trying to keep them off of her. But she's strategizing. And her eyes are kind of closed. So she's kind of just trusting the movement. Wherever her arms take her with this 8 of Wands, wherever the energy directs her. It's like you're being directed to something. Very forceful, strong, unavoidable energy. Because the Wands is all about the energy. But you're being directed to something. You're being directed, and it's almost like you're stabbing in the dark at something. You're stabbing in the dark. It's like there's a lot of energy coming at you, and you might be pushing it away. Or you have the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Okay. So there's a lot of options coming at you. And you've got to, it's like process of elimination. But it's happening in a very coordinated, divine way where people, things are falling off. Because you go from the 8 to the 7. So there's a lot coming at you. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of energy. Make sure it's not glaring. A lot of energy coming at you from different people. And you are fighting them off, and you don't even realize you're fighting them off. That's why Archangel Michael is coming through strong, honey. You are fighting them off, and you don't even realize it. Because with this Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, exactly, and the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you are protecting your energy. You're at peace. That four is stability, foundation. Because remember that Four of Wands has been coming up a lot, and that represents what? That wholeness, that hominess within you, like that foundation, that stability. Remember we say you have such a strong, energetic foundation. And so what happened? The four doubled up to the 8, and there's a lot more energy coming at you, and you've got to fight them off. You've got to really preserve your energy here. We have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and underneath that, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about rest. The Four of Pentacles is about keeping things to yourself. It could be money, because we don't have the emotions. So you have some money here. You about to come into some money. You got to keep it to yourself. And you know what? I was getting that message earlier about when I was talking about how people are coming to the light. I swear to God, y'all, I thought it's like when you get a whole bunch of money and everybody comes asking you for money. That's what's about to happen. You're about to blow up-tuate. I think that's Jamie Foxx or In Living Color. You're about to blow up-tuate. And it's about to come in lightning fast. There's our number 8, rapid speed movement. People, there's about to be a lot of energy coming at you, and people are going to be after your cheddar. They're going to be after your cheddar, and you're going to be at so much peace because you have the money to spend, and you've got to decide what you want to do with it. But you really might just need a break. You really might just need to take a break. You really have got to preserve your energy and preserve this money that's coming at you. But everybody's going to be at you. Let's get one more card, please. Some advice. Whoa, the Four of Pentacles again. Save your money with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Save your money. Hold on to your money. Don't tell anybody how much money you have. Keep it to yourself. That's between you and your higher power. Keep your funds, what you're receiving, to yourself. Keep your blessings to yourself. Right now is not the season of sharing. Okay, so with this Cancerian energy, or the next 2 weeks, you need to go into lockdown mode. You need to not be spending. You need to not be telling people about your spending, telling people about your money. Hold on to your money for the next couple of weeks. You're about to come into some money. Don't spend it. You're about to come into, I know that's not what you want to hear. It's not what I want to hear. But you have everything that you need. You don't need to spend your money. You don't need to. You don't need to. Please remember that. That's coming through very strongly. You don't need to spend any money. Okay, you have everything that you need. When you look around, and if there's anything that you need, ask and you shall receive it for the free ski. Do not spend your money. You have a big with the Empress and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, and the Hierophant. Oh my God. And the Fool. So much major arcana. You could be purchasing a home or relocating. You just have some unexpected expenses coming up. You're gonna have the funds to supply these unexpected expenses, but just don't tell nobody what you got going on. Please. These are blessings. These are blessings, and she's holding on to them tight. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a house. These are physical, tangible blessings. They don't want you to tell anybody, because it's going to be a lot of energy coming at you, especially as your platform is growing. And there are just some things you need to keep to yourself, to protect it, to keep it precious, to keep the energy precious. Because the 8 and 7 of Wands, it's an attack. It comes after the 6 of Wands. You've had victory, and now everybody's in your face trying to take from you. Okay? So that is that's an intense message. We gonna get through it together. That's that Pluto retrograde in Capricorn energy, where secrets are being revealed about people, and it's actually gonna be very easy for you to not give your money away or tell people about your blessings, because they're gonna show you ahead of time that they're not happy for you. So don't cast your pearl among swine. My dad used to always say that. Don't cast your pearl among swine. I think that comes from the Bible. Do not give your good news to people who don't care about it. Okay? To people who poop where they eat. People who are not doing well or not happy in their lives. And that The people who are not happy, it will be revealed to you before you even feel compelled to tell them about what's going on. You might be like, oh my God, guess what? And they can say, girl, when you gonna stop doing that show and get a real job? And you're gonna be like, never mind. Or, oh my God, I just got, girl, you need to buy a new car, or you need to get your life together, because hey, you was just about to tell them, girl, I just came into $20,000. I'm finna give you $2,000. Nope. It's gonna be just that fast, where you're excited about something and you get shut down. And there's that little minor disappointment I was talking about, but it's really just gonna be like, bet. And it's gonna be more for me. More for me. Okay, and it's not in a selfish way. It's just gonna be like, okay, cool, I see where you're coming from. More for me. This is your season. That 4 of coins saying it's all for you. This is all for you. These are your blessings for your hard-earned money. Don't let anybody take that from you. And on that note, time to turn down for what? To magnify that. Welcome back. Right now, we're gonna turn down for what? To magnify that magic. Now, what is magnify the magic? This is when we do a group hypnosis, and where 2 or more are gathered, we are able to really hone in and magnify and intensify our intentions where 2 or more are gathered. Let's talk about what hypnosis is, okay? Hypnosis is just a trance that we go into in order to rapidly manifest what it is that we want, the changes that we want to come into awareness of. The sun is shining more brightly now. We go into hypnosis when we sleep, when we drive, when we don't remember how we got home, went into a trance trying to get home. When we meditate, painting your nails, doing things that are relaxing or meditative, which is also like has this trance-like effect on you as well. So when we do this together, I'm not trying to take over the world, do no V for Vendetta type shit, okay? I told you I would use my grace, my talents, my class, my charisma, and integrity, okay, to change the world, okay? So we got a new phrase. Last week we were talking about luck, okay, but I've been teaching these beautiful children martial arts, and one of them said, I am the abundance of, and he just cut out the middle. He cut out the gratitude, he cut out the luck. He just said, yes, wind, I am the abundance of. So I'm gonna count you down from 5, and in between each number I'm gonna say, I am the abundance of, and you're gonna fill in the blank, either out loud or to yourself, okay? And then when I snap my fingers, you will enter into your hypnotic trance and we will magnify your magic together. First, I need you to think of an intention. Ooh, my eye. Okay, my contact is kind of... Think of an intention. Okay. I'm going to start you down now, starting from 5. I am the abundance of... 4. I am the abundance of... 3. I am the abundance of... 2. I am the abundance of... 1. I am the abundance of... open your eyes. I'm going to count you up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How was your meditation? Mine was quite well. That's it for episode 10. Episode 10. I will see y'all in 2 weeks where we will be talking about our chakras. I can't wait to talk about it. What is chakras? What is the colors? What does that have to do with anything? We're going to talk about the chakras. In the meantime, follow on all social media. The website will be up soon. Please stay tuned to social media to get the updates over the next couple of weeks on what's going down. I got a feeling it's going to be a lot of information coming through in the next couple of weeks when I'm not doing the actual show. Yes, and the wind is blowing. There's going to be a lot coming through on social media, a lot popping off on social media, okay? That could be an impromptu message for somebody. So make sure you're keeping up with us there. In the meantime, I love you so much. I'm sending you lots of love and luck, and I will see you on the other side. Mwah. Weezy out. Hey, it's the Rich Witch Show. I said, whoa, it's the Rich Witch Show, where we make the magic all practical.